Diet is critical. It's often a neglected element, particularly for college students, but it's a critical element for their performance and their ability to be healthy young adults. We have data that ties their nutrition back to their ability to sleep well, their grades, their ability to be involved and to be successful by those measures that we would use to define student success.
Well, I think this is a great opportunity for my culinary team to look at what we're doing, knowing that it was going to affect not just this community here, but reaching out into the Spokane area as well.
Most people eat too much salt every day, and we know this. But the tricky part is most people think it comes from the salt shaker, and that's not at all where it comes from, or definitely not the majority of the sodium. So we're focusing on this because prepared foods, from restaurants and cafeterias, are pervasive. We eat them all the time, and even what we buy in grocery stores are prepared or processed foods. So the sodium literally saturates our diet.
So one of the biggest motivators to the culinarians that were working for me was introducing more scratch cooking. Not just convenience items coming out of a bag or just warming food up. So with scratch cooking, it ties with sodium reduction because we know all the ingredients. We're working with raw ingredients, so we're allowed to control what we're putting into food.
If you're trying to make something from scratch using fresh products and fresh vegetables, where you can control that is the amount of salt that you're actually adding. Another source of sodium that we found is that people don't realize are canned tomatoes and tomato products. And that is the other area that Chef Thomas and Gonzaga started looking at right away, and that was diced tomatoes.
We knew that we couldn't tackle everything at once, so we started very small. We started with sauces. Sauces is the foundation of French methodology, and that methodology is what we were teaching our culinarians at the time. So instead of getting those convenient sauces, we started with scratch soups, we started with scratch pizza sauce, marinara sauce, and then even close to scratch using canned tomatoes that were good quality year-round, but we would do a low sodium tomato, so that was an easy start.
This no added salt diced tomatoes reduced sodium by 96%.
For me personally, I'm looking for flavor. I'm also looking for ease of preparation. I don't feel that I have time at home to often be a gourmet chef and create remarkably complex meals. And I think our students would echo that. They have very, very busy schedules. And unfortunately, sometimes that draws them to specific nutritional choices. I'm just gonna grab a burger and fries. I'm just gonna grab some pizza today, or, various items that tend to have a higher sodium content. So the sheer reduction in the work that Sodexo has done to reduce the sodium content but retain the flavor and the ease of access for our students so that they can get in and get out and get to doing all the things they have to do is fabulous.